Big shot. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna play Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Let's play Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. It's gonna be a fun game full of fun times, and everything is gonna be okie dokie as we go through this game. Yeah, just ignore the content warning at the beginning of the game. I'm sure that's absolutely nothing. Everything's fine. I mean, Monica seems especially nice. I quite like her. She's clearly the best girl everybody knows. I wish the game was just Monica. Oh, what? Wait. This propaganda brought to you by Monica, your best friend forever. Dun 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 dun. Wait, what? What the heck is this? Ooh, side stories. I might get into that later. Serenity Forge, the company that made this. This game is not suitable for children and those who are easily disturbed. Wow, it's so nice and wonderful. Hello there. We got Sayori, the childhood friend. We got Yuri, who's, I like her a lot. She's into fantasy and horror. We got Natsuki, who has great taste because she likes manga as much as I do. Yeah, but she likes like slice of life stuff. I don't really, I'm not really into that. And we got the best girl, Monica. She's front and center, as she deserves to be. Or, I mean, harem time? Yes, a harem. That's exactly what we're gonna do. That's exactly what we're going for. Whose poem should I read next? Sayori or Monica? Alright, let's see. Let's read Sayori's poem. I'm sure it'll be fun and I'm sure it'll be really fun. Hey Sayori, that's truly the most gripping of dialogue in any anime game. This is a good poem in the Michio! Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm just the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his... Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Yeah, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Oh, Sayori, I want to pet you. I want to give you head pats and tell you everything's okay so badly. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. Yes, I'm taking this super duper seriously. After all, you, basically strong-armed me into, joining this club. You and the other girls did, too. Yes. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me how you've always been part of the club. It just reminds me you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Wait, what? Well, of course, yes. I totally did this for you, yes. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Ow. It's like I said before, Michio. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Ow, thank you. Did you notice she devoured the cupcakes? Yeah, she did devour the cupcakes. Also, she kind of has a messy... I noticed she does have kind of a messy house and hasn't been really taking care of her cooking at all. I'm sure that's not foreshadowing anything. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only good people do. Oh, thank you for thinking I'm a good person. I like you a lot, Sayori. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Yes, I'm totally not doing this to get grills, no. I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Right, and the other part of the reason is we want to get grills, yes. Mostly yes, like Monica. No other grills, just Monica. Knowing how much this means to me, to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Oh, thank you, Sayori. You're actually really sweet. I like you. That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Wait, what? come on now. Hello, did you escape the employees? Oh yes, I escaped the IKEA employees. I found a settlement to hunker down. And now I'm taking time out of my schedule to play Doki Doki Literature Club while I hold off the employees from IKEA. Yes, they're trying to make me into meatballs, and I don't want to be made into meatballs now. We'll see about that. Oh, this is actually really sad. Oh, this is a sad poem. This is quite a sad poem. Yes, I trust you guys can read. The way you glow through my vines in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. Oh. Oh, this is sad. Sayori, are you okay? I'm legit wondering if you're okay. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? Yes, that's our priority number 1. Did you wait till morning to write this? No, I didn't wait for the morning to write it. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Oh. I kind of forgot to do it last night. I hope you're not mad at me. But don't worry, I'm not mad at you, Sayori. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nicer, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Oh, what? Oh boy. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Oh, you're trying to hide the sadness so hard behind a smile. Even though you're late for school? It's bad to skip breakfast, you know. I get a little cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Yes, that's why we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, to have lots of fun. Monika's the best. I know, isn't she? She's so amazing and awesome and beautiful and, amazing and beautiful and awesome. Wait, I just said those things. But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, yay. Whose poem should I read next? There's only just Monika left. Okay, let's read Monika's. Hello, Monika. Let me read your poem, please. Hi, Indovatio. Having a good time so far? Yes, I read all the other girls' poems. I was saving you for last, yes. That's totally what was going on, yes. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have a suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Oh, thank you. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind, thank you. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry, Animatio. Wait, she read my mind. Uh-oh. The game's self-aware. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's a sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like it, Animatio. Oh, thank you. Thank you for complimenting my poorly written story. Thank you. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Thank you, Monica. You're so nice. Wait. You mean that seriously, don't you? Oh, jeez. I don't know. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Wait, what? And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Oh, thank you. I guess that is a compliment, if you say so. I knew I should have wrote a manga instead of doing a poem. Yes, write a manga, only it's a poem instead. Yes, that'll be a good way to learn how to draw and write. Yes. Perhaps I can make it into a terrible superhero story, and where I fight the crime and stop the bad guys, like the Red Moon. There are lots of poems and stories out there, but there are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Oh, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. Oh, really, Monica? That's a very good way of putting it, I guess. I see. Yes, I totally see, yes. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Yes, I'm totally not jealous or anything, totally not. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. Oh, that's a good thing. I dislike filler. Filler is what you have in an anime when there's an entire arc that is dedicated to fighting vampires when you could be doing something else. Or maybe when the characters go to get burgers. Or something, I don't know. Or when characters waste half a season doing things on another planet thinking it's the correct planet so they can get the Dragon Balls, but then it turns out they got trolled. And then they have to go to a different planet to get the real Dragon Balls. Wait. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning of. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while for I feel comfortable doing this. It's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Okay, thank you, Monica. Or learn how to drive? Yes, like that. The best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write in the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yes, definitely not. Yes, I'm not here. Yes. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Sure, I would love to. Don't worry, I'm not very good. Oh, come on, Monica. I'm sure your poem is going to be very good. What's it going to be? You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see, what do you mean? What do you mean? Well, let's read it then. Oh wow, it's written in... Well, it's a lot nicer than Yuri's handwriting. Hole in the wall. Make hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. Either direction. Sparkle protrudes. Noisy neighbor and angry boyfriend. Oh no. For no, I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blinds like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. The little hole, it wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback, sorry. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. You see, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Yes, tell me, what was it, Monica? I'm not gonna tell you. Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. What do you mean, Monica? Tell me. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Wait, what? Monica, what do you mean? An epiphany? About what? Tell me. Tell me, what was your epiphany about, Miss Monica? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on too strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, thank you! Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You. Guess it's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated for some reason. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Yeah, that's totally why, I guess. Even though they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other's expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. What? Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Wait, what? What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing, Paka! Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's a little fancy. Ah, thank you. Yours is cute, yes. This is what an awkward conversation looks like. Cute! Don't call me cute, Paka! I'm not cute, Paka! Did you completely miss the symbolism or something, Baka? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Wait, what? What do you mean? Natsuki, what are you talking about? How could it be called? How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Yes. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't come out nice at all. Oh. They're getting into a disagreement. I'm sorry. I do have a couple of suggestions. I'm not in the mood. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way, Baka. Sayori liked it. And Nemeshio did too! Yes, I did. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And then Nemeshio liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Uh-oh. What's wrong with the music suddenly went out? Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I meant. That's not what I... Something is really wrong with the music now. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Animatio Prince appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Animatio started showing up. Wait, what? Yes. Okay. Natsuki, that's not true. And Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Go away, Monica. I don't like fighting you guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Animatio. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true, Baka. She started it, Baka. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Oh, come on now, Natsuki. That's not entirely true. At least not most of the time. Please help explain that to her, Animatio. Wait! There's a reason I have so many deep and expressive words in... There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Isn't the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively? Avoiding is not unnecessarily limiting not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Animatio? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, I definitely don't. Yeah, I really don't, sorry. The only thing I guess you can experiment with your writing and see if you can find a style and see what works for you. Wait, Monica already said that. You know what, just write a superhero story where you have a superhero who fights a giant robot dinosaur. Yes. A giant robot dinosaur created by a mad scientist and it wants to bring down the city, yes. Like that, yeah. See, that's a fun way to write a story. Wait, this is about poetry. I have no idea what to do with poetry, sorry. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, who's it gonna be? Help me, Sayori? Yuri? Uh-oh. I'm so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori, please help. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Animatio, thank you. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. Oh, you two are quite rude to Sayori here. That's an unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Natsuki, please stop being rude to Yuri. I like her. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is why exactly nobody likes... Stop fighting. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, definitely. Yeah, we're just having a little fight over poetry for some reason. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems are amazing because they give use so many feelings with just a few words? Your poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head? Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And your boobs are the same as they always were. Wait, what? Big and beautiful. I mean, you're not wrong, but Sayori, why... Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Okay, bye-bye, Yuri. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression, her face staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president? I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. I'm not very good with people. Oh, really, Monica? I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Now, don't worry about it, Monica. You're fine. You're definitely fine. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Yes, I'm also not very good with people, as you can tell. I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be in her head, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take care of her, okay? Oh, I will definitely do that, Miss Monica. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Wait, what, Monica? What do you mean? What do you mean, Monica? That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Ow. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun! I agree, it was very fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. And Horatio, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same, it's okay. There's anything to talk about with everyone? Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I hope so, Monica. Thank you, Tutorial Girl. You're definitely doing your job very well. I love you, Monica. You used to be my wife. I'm just kidding about that. I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. But any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. And Horatio, what's up, Sayori? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yay. Alright. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent so much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Ow, I'm glad their protagonist is having fun. Sayori? About what happened earlier, and what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Do those kind of things happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Wait, what? I promise you're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I'm just wondering why they had a fight over poetry, that's all. Just wondering if that's common. I'm sure there's no deeper issues behind that. Definitely not. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why you make a good friend. Why they make good friends with you. You know, Indomatio, it's really nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Oh, thank you, Sayori. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day going is going to be so much fun. Whatever. Alright, whatever. You kind of put me in this situation in the first place. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the... still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, it's being friends with everyone is nice, but... doesn't it need to stop there? We'll just see what the future holds, Sayori, yes. I pat Sayori on her shoulder. Oh, that's so sweet, I like that. I said them more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's make a poem. Alright, let's make a poem. Hey, look, Pain! I like Pain. Pain is very sexy, guys. Pain, 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 pain. What? Yes, yes. Let's see, which one do I say? Despise, yes. Ooh. Let's choose the darker options on purpose. Unrequited. Unrestrained. Parfait, yes. Ah, there's a cage. There we go. Cages are very sexy, yes. Sensations are also very sexy. Fireworks are also very sexy. Melancholy, there we go. Very like that. Clumsy, I guess Sayori like that. Cute, there we go. Suicide, yes. Wait, Yuri like that. Wait, what? Vertigo. Captive, yes. Judgment. Heaven Sins. Uncontrollable. Depression! Yes, we gotta choose that. We gotta choose depression, guys. Depression is my bread and butter. Another page passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Hey, Innovatio! Well, thank you, Sayori, for saying my name. I like how it sounds super duper chill and sounds like it's a compliment, yes. Every time they say it, it's like, hey, Innovatio! That's really good, I like that. Yo, Sayori! What's up? Hi, how you doing today, Sayori? Are you doing okay? Looks like you're in a good mood today. Oh. Oh, that... yes, I'm totally in a good mood, and I'm totally not hiding depression or anything, no. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Yes, totally, that's exactly what I'm not used to, yes. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, yes. But I guess it was always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Wait, what? Is she gonna bum money off me? Yeah, why not? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Baka. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh, she was gonna bum a snack off me? Okay. Well, why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. Just making sure that you're not trying to bum a snack off me and try to get one for free. I just want to look at your purse and see if there's a... Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. You were trying to bum a meal off me. Well, it won't work today. You're not gonna fool me. That's not fair. How did you even know? Because this is a cliche anime setup, that's how I know. It's simple. Because if you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming into the classroom. So either you're not hungry or wanted an excuse to take a walk, or did you plan on conveniently forgetting that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some? But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty, Baka. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yeah, Yuri, don't laugh at her misfortune. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. Definitely not. It was just something in my book. Yes, totally. I totally wasn't eavesdropping or anything, Baka. Wait. Telling Amisha let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only pay what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Sayori, are you gonna be okay? Well, I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Yes, that's what's going on. I really like that you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Yes, there's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad and now I need to accept a retribution. So, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she's bringing me to the club before she ever told me. Oh, yes, there she is. Oh no, we're bullying Sayori. You wouldn't come if there weren't if it weren't for the cupcakes. So you had the trick Natsuki into making them? Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Yeah, I totally didn't trick you or anything into going into this literature club. Yes, definitely not. Oh, no worries. Something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Wait, what? What the heck? What was that? A cookie? It's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic? Is this a miracle? Is this because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Natsuki, did you get it from? I was gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha. Hey, come on, stop bullying Sayori. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Just eat it. So good. I bit my tongue. Going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. My yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Please, no, you cannot try it, no. Beggars can't be choosers. Don't be an r/choosing beggar. Don't be an r/choosing beggar, guys. That's a really bad idea. But yours is chocolate. Chocolate is super duper delicious and also very sexy. Very cute, yes. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy you shared one with me. Oh, thank you. She gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches to nudge Sayori off her. Oh, you're gonna take a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Yes, I did. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can't you tell Sayori, eh? Wait, Monica's in the club room? Wait, where did Monica go? What's she up to? Where's Monica anyway? Is she up to something? Good question. Have you heard anything about... Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do. She's pretty popular after all. Yes, she is. You don't think she's as a... Yes, does she have a boyfriend? I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Hey, that's true. Excuse me? What do you mean, Baka? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, don't worry, Monica. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about me or anything. We were just worrying about you or something. Yes. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? Wait, what? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend. What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Wait, what? Why are you glancing at me? Never mind that. What held you up anyway? It's nothing, really. Well, my last period today was study hall. And to be honest, I just lost track of time. Yeah, definitely. I lost track of time thinking about literature club and how I was gonna make Senpai all mine. I mean, that makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard her since I was practicing piano. Wait, you were practicing piano? I want to hear you play piano. I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. I would love to hear you play, Miss Monica. Show me how you play the piano. Yes, please, tell me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Oh, thank you. Everybody's so looking forward to it. I won't let you down, Michio. Monica smiles sweetly, and she's oh, I love you too, Monica. You're so sweet and kind, and definitely the best girl in all the game. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thank you. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Not really. Not really. Sayori kind of took a bite of Natsuki's cookie after she tried to bum a cookie off me and got caught. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Right. Yeah, Sayori wants to speak to the... Yeah, Natsuki wants to speak to the manager. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori is somehow already finished with her entire cookie. Here's back to her book. Natsuki has disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, it would feel bad distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent me. Other than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Hey. Crap. Uh-oh. Wait, don't swear. This is a Christian Minecraft stream. Even though we were talking about boob size earlier. Yes. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. It only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Yes, totally spacing out. I wasn't staring at you, definitely not. I mean, you're very beautiful, my mother is sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason or anything, Baka. I'm just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? To give to boyfriends so that I can have something to talk to them about, yeah. Well, you stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. For some reason. Yeah, so it's solely not to, get a boyfriend or anything, definitely not. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, and I decided to let it go. I'll definitely be reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Wait, what? Is that like Portrait of Dorian Gray? There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. The Illuminati? Yuri, are you a demon worshipper? Are you in the Illuminati? I knew it, Yuri is in the Illuminati. Of course it's the Illuminati. Yes, they were behind the Bugsnax and the Las Plagas parasite and Arthurius' Rise to Power. And also the NFT scheme that Kamishiro was up to. Yes. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with their long-lost younger sister. As soon as she does, their life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying the most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Yuri, why did you say this story was relatable? That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so the dark turn that came from nowhere. Yeah, it's totally relatable, definitely. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you a fan of that sort of thing, Animatio? Yes, sure! No, it's not that. What are you talking about, main protagonist? I definitely am. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because somebody wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, you're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Actually, that sounds like a really good story. I might actually want to read that. Not again, sorry. You don't apologize. Wait. Why would you say that's a very, relatable story, Miss Yuri? Is something wrong with it? I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. It seems like foreshadowing for some reason, I don't know. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. It's I don't think you need to worry. This just means you're passionate about reading. Yes, that totally is. The least I can do is listen, yes. It's a literature club after all. Yes, that's exactly correct, yes. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just moments ago, you said you were looking forward to it, yes. Yes, it's totally not that I wanted to really... It's totally not because I'm into you or anything, definitely not. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slept in a seat next to Yuri's. Uh-oh. Personal space, personal space, personal space. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Now, she seems like a shy and timid sort of person. I quite like that. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. What does tell me if I end up distracting you or anything? I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel a presence over my shoulder as I read. Like a yandere presence. It's not a particularly bad thing. Oh, thank you. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling someone is somewhat comforting. Oh, that's so nice. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Yuri, why are you doing that? I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Yeah, you kind of remind me of Emil from Tales of Symphonia 2. Always saying sorry a lot. I promise not to be harsh to you, okay? I slide my desk up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold that book open. Guess it's kind of difficult to turn a page here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. This is a knife. I do the same with my right arm and on the right side of the book. I'm going to turn the page. Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. While holding it like this, we're huddled so closely, our huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Wait, what? It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you okay? To turn the page. Oh, yeah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over to Yuri's face again, her eyes meet. Ow. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Oh. Yeah, thanks. Wait, I wasn't reading it, I just said, yeah, thanks. And it said that in the game. But continue reading. You no longer ask me if I'm ready to turn a page. That I assume she just finishes the page before me and I turn it on my own volition. I continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning a page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Oh, what? Yes. This is what we hope for, yes. I thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it between her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. It's kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. You're remaining silent for a moment. But in the Matio, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. I mean, that's so embarrassing that you'd think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Definitely not. Yeah. I'm sorry, I really didn't know you were so self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I mean, it's kind of cute. Oh, yes. Let's be nice to Yuri. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Monica, go away. We're trying to be nice to, we're trying to conversate with Yuri. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Okay, let's share our poems again. Okay. Sure, we'll share our poems. Let's read the book with her. Let's read the Illuminati book with her, yeah. So we can be... Yes, we're gonna get our tinfoil hat. That way, when we read it, we won't get brainwashed by the Illuminati, yes. Feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time, alright. Need to know where you left off the book and slip it back into my bag. Whose poem should I look at first? Alright, let's look at Yuri's. Let's look at Yuri's poem. Let's see what you've written today. Yuri, are you okay? Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Indomatio. How'd you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows, even her hands appear sweaty. Not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes in and collects thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, and I offer that patience to her. Just being appreciative like that, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Oh, I really don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Huh. Even to your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. Wonder why. Anyway, you want to share the poem you wrote today? I do. It's with you. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by a scattering raccoon outside the window. It was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies to... as one... something... I don't know. In a piece of bread. Subconscious well, the consequences will wear the raccoon. That will always come back to where it was, enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom, my bread, but hungry this curiosity, the raccoon. Great game, great choice. Oh, thank you, Mother Lytra. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what the poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels to me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Wait, what? What do you mean, unusual hobbies? It's those sort of things I've usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing? What do you mean they're embarrassing? And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that in Michio? Also, if this is your first playthrough, the beginning can be very slow. Oh yeah. That's okay though. It's okay. I'm not used to reading visual novels anyway, so it'll probably take a while to get through it. I can feel everyone has a little something like that. Best we can do is respect each other in our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, then some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. I'm glad you're a good listener. Oh, thank you, Yuri. Whose poem should I read next? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If the howlers let him go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright, let's read Natsuki's poem. Hey, Natsuki, what's up? Well, it's not terrible or anything. That's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I won't expect you to find your own style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Oh, you think so? What do you mean? Well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden, what do you mean? But I don't know, but honestly, how can someone they're so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging you around it's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. That's a little rude, don't you think? But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like a letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders, sickly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Wait, is this about Yuri? Is this about the fight she had with Yuri and that's what's going on here? Okay then. Yeah, I think this poem might be a little bit about Yuri and Natsuki's relationship. What do you mean about... what does the spiders mean, though? What sort of habit is Yuri hiding? I'm sure all will be revealed soon. Not bad, right? Quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up, yeah. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Yeah, you don't like Yuri that much. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with a much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Yep, this is definitely... Yep, it was definitely about Yuri. I kinda got that vibe. Like anyone who agreed with the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Yep, this is definitely about the fight with Yuri. You know people like that. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Is it about... Oh, is it actually about your love of manga and people not liking that? I mean, your slice of life manga is pretty cool. I like it. Everyone has some sort of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Sometimes that you're afraid of people will find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what somebody likes as long as you're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people need to really learn to respect others for liking weird things. Oh, that's funny. Yuri wrote something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yes. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I don't really get it, but she said something similar to you. People shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really, Baka? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt she has some weird hobbies. But what sort of weird hobbies? Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course, Baka. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I just hate when people make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. I would say so, maybe. What sort of weird hobbies does Yuri have, anyway? Oh, I'm sure it's nothing that would make me like her any less, I'm sure. Oh well, I'm sure it's nothing. It's probably nothing, right? That just makes me really curious as to what it actually is. Even if your writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but when it makes people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay, good luck. Alright, let's read Sayori's poem next. Now you pointed out that I'm a bit surprised that Natsuki didn't say Baka. Yeah. Natsuki definitely seems like the kind of person who would definitely say Baka a lot. Because she's kind of a tsundere and I like that about her. Alright, let's read Sayori's poem. Hi Sayori, how are you feeling? Oh, I like this one, Animatio. It has some nice feelings in it. Wait, what do you mean? I kind of picked some weird things in it. Does it mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think, I don't know. I guess I like them both? That's not very helpful, you know. I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I have to go with my heart. It makes you feel things in it, then it must be a good poem. Not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. But why do you have to... Why don't you try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Oh. But you're always thinking about other people. Why don't you think for yourself for once? If not, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Uh-oh. That's the second time we've referenced her getting hurt at some point. Monica definitely brought it up before, too. What's wrong, Sayori? Well, I don't know what you mean, but I'll keep it in mind, yes. Whatever. Anyway, let's see, I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems, too. Sometimes a bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah. And I think things are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes you have a little rain cloud in your head. Wait, Sayori, what are you trying to say? Sayori, what are you trying to say? A sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Sayori, are you okay? I'm kind of generally worried about you now. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. And it is. I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Indomatio! I should go write that down there. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? This poem seems... Huh. This particular poem seems... definitely trying to keep herself happy, but... sounds like she's kind of struggling with some stuff. That's kind of what I'm getting from her. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. Wait, what? Monica? What have you been teaching Sayori? I've been really keeping in touch... I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Sayori, are you okay? Are you feeling okay, Miss Sayori? I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Yeah, okay, creepy, what do you mean? Well, not exactly. Maybe that's because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I am thinking too hard about it. Yes, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely it, right, yeah. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thank you. I like it. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You gotta be pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay. Writing's the best. Sayori, are you really okay? I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Sayori? Sayori, don't say things like that, okay? Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. I kinda hope it is. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? There's only just Monica left, so we're gonna read that one. Hey again, Animatio! How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Yes, I'll make you an epic love sonnet, Monica. How about that? That'll be really good, wouldn't it? I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. That's truly the most gripping of anime dialogue, yes. Alright. Great job, Animatio. I was going for ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That is, it always counts when I put in some effort. Ow. That's not very fair, but I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism, like the Illuminati book that she's reading? That has the eyeball on it? Yeah, it's definitely not the Illuminati. Yuri's not in the Illuminati, okay? In fact, Doki Doki Literature Club is definitely not Illuminati confirmed. That's why Monica's nose is definitely not a triangle. Dun 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 dun! Unlike Sayori, who keeps it simple and does in direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It takes years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near that level yet. Don't worry so much about it. You do your own thing, and just keep exploring and trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Oh, sorry about that. There's no overpowered being involved in the Doki Doki Literature Club, definitely. Oh, definitely not. Oh, there's certainly nothing like that. Definitely not in this game. I mean, everybody's so nice to each other, aside from that one argument, and Sayori definitely struggling with depression, Yuri having some weird habits, Natsuki kind of having trouble with her dad a little bit. I'm sure everything is fine. Everything is okie dokie, definitely. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look at Monica's poem. Save me the colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, exploding, piercing, red, green, blue, the endless, composing a meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Monica, are you okay? Monica, are you okay? Monica, are you okay? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Is this related to the epiphany that you had recently? Yes, I guess that's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I just kind of like playing with my space on the paper, choosing where and how to spare words that can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic, definitely. The way you wrote the lines is really short to make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Noise? What do you mean, noise? It's hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be constructed as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. What do you mean, Monica? Or putting it away, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, thank you. Sometimes you'll be facing a difficult decision. When it happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh, well, thank you for... Okay, thank you for the advice, Monica. I will definitely be saving my game now. Oh, so you said to save the game, so I might as well do that. Difficult decision, though. What does she mean? The fourth wall. Wait. You're right, she did break the fourth wall! Wait, what? How does she know about saving the game? Wait. Oh. Uh-oh. The game is self-aware, guys. I'm sure that's absolutely nothing. I'm sure that's nothing to worry about. Anyway, I think that's quite enough for today. Let's go see who's on so we can raid them. Alright, let's see who's on. Ooh, Lee and Lee. Wait, that's the wrong channel. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me for a bit. Who's on? Who's on? Oh, it's Lee and Lee, okay. There we go, that's right. Sorry about that. Anyway, thank you for the follow, Tomahawk Viper. Alright, let's do it. Combat raid. Go. Remember to play games and have fun, okay? Bye-bye now.